Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Free Digi Talk. So in today's video, I'm going to help you understand what programmatic advertising is all about and how the whole system functions and works, so that by the end of this video you have a full clarity of how the whole process works. So let's get on to it. Now, as the digital ecosystem continues to evolve and diversify, there have been a lot of advancements in the way that a publisher's inventory can be bought and sold online. So programmatic advertising is an automated way of buying and selling a publisher's website's inventory or digital inventory, which attempts to replace the traditional methods of buying and selling the same inventory. Now, there are two sides and platforms that shapes up the entire structure of how the programmatic advertising works. One is the demand side platform, in short we also refer to as DSP, and the other one is the supply side platform, or in short SSP. So let's see what DSP or demand side platforms are. So let's say you are an advertiser and you want to procure digital inventory for promoting your goods and services. So in that case, you will have to plug in to a DSP or a demand side platform to be able to access the publisher's inventory. Now, similarly, if you are at the publisher end and you want to sell your inventory for monetizing it to an advertiser, so in that case, you will have to plug in to a supply side platform or an SSP to facilitate the sale of your website's inventory or the digital inventory. Now, this transfer of digital inventory or publisher's website inventory starts from publisher or the supply side and reaches the advertiser or the demand side. Now, for it to happen, that is, for the supply end to meet the demand end, there has to be some connecting factor in between. So this connecting factor is what we term as exchanges. So the transfer of digital inventory is facilitated with the help of exchanges. To cite a few examples of exchanges, you may refer Google AdX, Rubicon, Programmatic, OpenX, Index as some of the examples of exchanges. Now, if I have to practically understand how these exchanges work, then if you are on the publisher end, let's say you are making use of an exchange called Google AdX. In that case, you will have to plug in to Google AdX to be able to supply your inventory to the other side, that is the advertisers. Now, if you are on the advertiser end, then you will have to plug into the same exchange, that is Google AdX, but in this case, the only difference would be that you will be accessing the inventory or you will be buying the inventory. Now, we've understood how the whole process works. Now, let's also understand why programmatic advertising came into picture and what is the need for it. So, in the beginning, I mentioned that programmatic advertising aims at eliminating the traditional method of buying and selling the inventory. So, let's go back into the days when the advertisers would buy the inventory from the publishers with the help of insertion orders or by a manual process wherein they would connect with each other on a one-to-one basis for the exchange of this inventory. But in case of programmatic advertising, since the whole process is automated, it's much easier for the advertisers to access the same digital inventory in a much more efficient way. Additionally, the advertisers are able to target the desired audiences with the help of programmatic advertising, as the advertisers get a chance to target the exact users that they want to reach out to. For instance, if the advertiser is looking to show their ads only to users who are beyond a certain age limit, let's say above 18, and they're only wanting to target female users, that is possible with the help of programmatic advertising. So targeting is also one of the advantages of programmatic advertising. Lastly, as programmatic advertising is an automated way of buying and selling inventory, so it makes it a lot more easier for the advertisers to access the whole universe of websites which are available out there, and the advertisers need not connect with the publishers on a one-to-one basis by raising insertion orders for getting their digital campaigns live. To conclude, I would like to add that programmatic advertising makes the whole process of exchanging the inventory a lot more easier. And if you're on the advertiser end and you haven't yet made use of this platform for accessing inventory, it is highly recommended that you do so, because you'll be able to run all your digital campaigns with ease. Also, programmatic advertising is not the future, it's already there in the picture, so why to wait for it? So this was it for today's video. I hope by now you have a better understanding of what programmatic advertising is and how it works. So if you like the video, please support the channel by subscribing to the channel, by hitting the like button and also the bell button for continued notifications on digital marketing. I'll see you soon in the next video. Goodbye and take care.